Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Cold Fire Tarot and I will be doing an all signs reading. This is Diwali energy special. I had already recorded this, and after uploading those readings, I realized that the quality of the video and audio was not up to the mark. So I'm doing this reading fresh and it will be uploaded immediately as soon as it's done. First of all, we're starting with note cards. This is a different type of reading that I was called to do for Diwali energies. First, we have betrayal. Now remember, all of these cards will be the same and will remain here on the tabletop for all zodiac signs. After laying out all the cards that come out, which will be the basis of our reading, I'm going to use the original Rider-Waite tarot cards for each zodiac signs. Let's see how this progresses. Okay, so first of all, we have betrayal. There is an energy of betrayal. Okay, this is an energy. We are not going into the details right now about who or what. It is the energy of betrayal. If somebody has betrayed you, there could be a possibility that somebody else out there feels that we have betrayed them. It's just that we come from different perspectives, different walks of life, okay? So the overall energy right now that we're dealing with, that we can put it into one word, is betrayal, and everything else will follow that, okay? Everything else will follow that for all zodiac signs. We have checkered. So this is something to do with the matrix. And then we have firstborn. So we are also dealing with some sort of hierarchy of the birth of souls here on the planet. This could also mean that this has got something purgatory. Okay, so I'm being asked to take this. We have a color, the color red. So if you're seeing the color red quite prominently somewhere, that could also mean something for you. Maybe someone was wearing red, or you remember somebody wearing red, or somebody in a red t-shirt, something about a red t-shirt. Let's talk about the hierarchy of the souls that are born here. There are many firstborns from the previous 3 generations that are serving in purgatory right now. That is my understanding from the mythology that I have come across in my life. Purgatory is a space where we do time. Okay, it's a space for service where the undead go. Fabric of space and time. Okay. First off, I'm getting that this is bigger than you and I. It is bigger than you and your person. your love story. This is your person actually communicating this to me, that they would like to convey this message to the ones watching, that this is bigger than us. There is something right now of concern which is bigger than us. It's a ghost train. I don't know if you can read the letters. Ghost train. There we go. Okay. Let's move this along faster. Gangs. All right. We have gangs. We have a time capsule. So there is some information that is going to come forth, which is going to be like a time capsule, which is going to help us understand, put pieces together like a jigsaw puzzle, something similar to what I am doing here right now. Okay. There is a twinge. Okay, somebody's feeling a twinge. Maybe they said there's a set of messages, or there is a set of activities that harlot. Okay, so there is somebody who has been unscrupulous, promiscuous possibly, or they have used that energy source to bring about something that has gone in form of an evidence. It's somewhere up in the clouds. It could be investigation going up. So this is what you are feeling. Like if you're feeling that, you know, things are not working out for you, you feel like there is some game afoot here, checkered. So there is two opposite teams. The one that feel betrayed and confused, that is the watcher. And then there are the cross watchers, which is the opposite sign, who are the betrayers. Okay. The ones that we usually call karmics. But karmic energy is not about betrayal. It's about lessons. Libra, planet X is coming up here. Something like this is bigger than us. This is what our partners, our divine counterparts, our divine soulmates, life partners, real life partners, spiritual partners, they're trying to convey to us. There is something about the exoplanet activity on my radar. You're being watched. Okay, if you're a firstborn, or if or the firstborn in your own family is being watched. That is what I am getting here. Let's see if we have more coming out. I'm being asked to take harlot here. Libra, underneath Libra, there is venom. There is a ghost train. I don't know what we are dealing with when it comes to ghost train. Maybe it will come to me. Okay, venom. Then we have monogamy. So generally, people who are monogamous will monogamous in nature. I'm not talking. Spirit has to be monogamous. In the sense they are with one person, whole and soul. Monogamy versus polygamy, their inherent nature is somebody who likes to be with one person, who always wanted to be with one person only, versus people who indulge in group activity where, you know, there is they want to try their luck out with too many people at the same time, or, you know, they live their lives with too many intimate partners. Okay, psyops, there is some sort of poison, there is some psychological we are in the times of psychological warfare. Film buff, There's something that has come. There is going to be films released, archive films, possibly red alert. Archive films. So when we went through the lockdown, COVID, at that time we were suggested that we watch a certain type of films of how it goes during a pandemic, and now where we're in that stage where a lot of people who are guilty of something, especially using sexuality, sexual promiscuity, or even emotional, mental promiscuity, gathering up groups to trouble other people, that sort of information, information through films, it might come out of the archives for the general public to watch, dream. So you might want to actually go and watch and or read the Sandman series, okay? Trip. Somebody's taking a trip. Somebody wants to take a trip, or they might be tripping out on a lot of material right now, which is triggering to a lot of people. But they are having to research all of it. Collectible. There is a collectible in concern here. Somebody has picked up something on a trip. They have collected something. There is some spell work that is going on, psychological warfare, spell work. They're lost souls. You might be dreaming of the typical lost soul thing that we are researching right now, okay? So people who have lost their soul, or they faced soul loss, and you might be dreaming of those souls, like a big chunk of those souls, okay, and how those souls are being used to manipulate the situation. There are collectible souls as well as what I'm getting, youth. You might have faced something similar, like a soul loss sort of a phase when you were in your youth. Most of you watching this are prodigies. I'm talking to the original viewers, not the what do I want to say? Not the doppelgangers, not the cross watchers. Okay, so there we are. Offering. Somebody is offering something to a doppelganger. Okay. Offering something to a doppelganger. Somebody is offering somebody to be the doppelganger. Dream prince. Maybe you are dreaming of somebody who's been on a spiritual mission to clear the subconscious ecosystem, because I'm holding ecosystem in my hand right now, some sort of dream ecosystem. This started in the summer, okay? Some sort of great awakening began, your own personal awakening. So you might want to start taking notes, mental notes at least, forever after. There's a dream prince and a forever after. So you also have a sense of mission. So you are tapping into that portion of yourself, the adventurer. Okay, there is something about a comic here. There's a comedian or there is a comedy show which is highlighting something important for you right now. So there are great comics who speak about all of these things that go on. George Carlin and Bill Hicks. Okay, dots. Comics are helping you connect the dots. There are some dots that are possibly presenting themselves to you, and you are connecting the dots right now, okay? There is definitely some sort of spell work going on. Somebody's speaking something to you, or has spoken something to you, or something closer to you, okay? And at the end of it, we have the final battle. So we are in the final battle phase right now. All zodiac signs, let's get started with your tarot card readings. We will be beginning with Aries. All right. I should have picked up another table for shuffling, but it's okay. We can manage. We can manage elegantly. Everything can be managed elegantly and gracefully, especially for Cold Fires Collective, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Let's see what we have for you for Diwali energies. This is what is going on in the world. Basically, something on the table that is going on in the world around you. This is the system that we are a part of, and it affects all of us. Okay, no matter what perspective, what side you find yourself on, this is affecting you on a soul level. I was asked to say that. But Aries, let's see, Aries, what? There is some sort of I'm getting that you might be stopping to think about your next move, okay? We have the Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups. Both came out in reverse, but I think I was holding the cards in reverse, and I don't usually take reversals. And then we have the Knight of Swords, Three of Swords. This is an interfering energy that is affecting your work, that used to affect your work rather, okay? And something is holding you back, and that is, and then your energy wants to break free out of it in not a very healthy way, but it's like a need to do basis need to do, like a Knight of Swords. There is definitely some sort of argument or a confrontation that is long overdue, and it is coming forth. But what I like about this is like the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is going to be inspired and intuitive action. This is going to help you access some sort of creative, artistic quality. And you're artistically and creatively going to resolve this Three of Swords, the interfering energy, okay? So Aries, whoever this person is that you're, or a set of people that you are having to deal with, this energy might be coming up right now for you very, very slowly. It might be very heavy on your heart right now, and you might be wondering, why am I feeling like this? But this is the third energy. You've been functioning under the influence of an interfering energy, and there is some sort of resolution that's coming through, and you are going to have to have to say and do things which are going to be a little unpleasant, but overall I'm sensing that it's going to unleash the potential within you. So this is good stuff. Also, there's a burst of momentum. So from stillness, you're going to go into like some hectic frenzy. You might want to sit down and meditate on what is causing interference, what has caused this heartache, and you're being asked to heal that heartache. Why is it? What is resonating within you, within your creative field, within your potential, that brings about this third energy, brings about this opposition energy, which you have to then understand mentally, which you have to absorb mentally to resolve it, instead of letting it go. Okay, so this also feels something related to making money making schemes that you come up with. Okay, so you might want to check that, and you might want to move out of that style or system of making money. So that's what I have for you, Aries. We will be moving on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, I'm not going to shuffle. Okay, we have a monitoring spirit. Okay, there is that entire theme of looking into other people's business and then coming up with their own conclusion. But somebody who is in the King of Wands energy right now, that entire theme, that entire way of looking at things will be very, very unsuitable and immature. Okay, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, so you are definitely in King energy. That's what you're showing me. And we have the Six of Pentacles in the future. Overall energy, Taurus, for you is the Four of Wands. You're finding yourself in a place of stability. There is definitely very, there's a deep cleansing that is happening. There's a deep cleansing that is happening of this need to know what is going on in somebody else's life. Okay, this can be anyone in particular or just in general. Like you're looking for information from outside of yourself, or somebody is looking into your material, and that could be affecting your stability. But you do have the ability to tackle this, to handle this. You are very, very passionate about the information that you are gaining from this, but it might not be up to the mark, it might not be up to the level, or it might be presented to you in the style that no longer suits you. There is also something about releasing some people who releasing some people who are constantly in lack mentality for your own balance, because there is some sort of secrets that are coming out about some people that you have let into your mind. You let into your mind, heart, and also home, married life. If you're married, you have let some people into you, through your mind, especially through your mind. You have let them come very close to your inner sanctum, like your holy space, your sacred space here, your throne in life, your personal throne in life, your sovereignty, your own stability, whatever you have built, that's. So you're going to have to let go of certain people. This could mean that you're firing house help, you're firing some people, as a company that does your electricals or water supply, or your gardener. It could be that a new set of people. I do see a new set of people hidden deep within the shadows that are more suitable to you. This could also mean that there are some members of the family, because the King of Wands is a family sort of energy, family and community. I'm not just talking about relatives by blood or marriage, the local community, okay, that need to be released. There is something about release. So that's something that is supposed to come through at this time, can come through. Okay, Taurus, so that's what I have for you. We will be moving on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. If you don't know your Vedic signs, you might want to get that checked, since I have my birth chart mainly all my life has been according to Vedic astrology, okay? I do catch on to the Vedic sign energy as well. And we all have the zodiac influencing our birth chart, whether it's Western or Vedic. That the zodiac sign, let's say I'm doing Gemini right now, it's affecting our birth chart. We have every sign on our birth chart. Gemini, we have 2 cards here falling right off in the first shuffle. 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and then we have the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I was guided to take this, and that makes 2 of Cups the underall energy. 7 of Wands overall energy, and 2 of Cups underall energy. You're resisting coming together with someone because of past regrets. This resistance is just going to drain you mentally, because this is like your mind is refusing to let that information come through, okay? That information, you're trying to defend your mental space. As an air sign, yes, you will want to do that, okay? You will want to do that. You want to protect your mind with your heart, like passionately protect your mind. Okay, and also there is something about investment. You've invested in the right places. Okay, this is your career, your progress. If you see the end result of this, you are good to go. You are trying to protect that. You're trying to protect that, and it will come to pass. The end results of all of your investments in your career are going to happen. But I'm being guided to tell you that it's not related. It's your love life, your companions in life, like your friends, especially friends, platonic friends, non-romantic partners, not family, non-romantic partners. Their activity is irrelevant to your investments in the career. So if you are thinking that there are that you have rivals here, okay, amongst your friend group, they might be. You might be triggering to them. Especially if you're a truth teller, and you tell the truth just as it is, without bias, in a very unbiased way, right? People are bound to get triggered. So even if they're bringing about the energy of rivalry, having resistance, if they're resisting, it's just irrelevant to your career. I'm being asked to say that to you. This is a confirmation. The Ten of Pentacles showing up here. It's confirmation. So if you are putting too much effort because your friendships have not worked out in the past, and that emotional baggage that you're carrying, also affected your work in the past, okay, or the emotional satisfaction that you were supposed to get from your work in the past, if it's affected that, right now the tide has turned. There is a separation between that aspect of your life and the career aspect of your life, friendships and love. It's separate. It's separating, and you no longer need to fight off any rivalry energy when it comes to career. It's being put into a space inaccessible, untouchable to anybody in your life. So that struggle is over. Struggle is over, trying to defend and protect your work and the emotional satisfaction that you get from your work, from the people in your life, that especially the ones that you want to be friends with, okay? If this has also got something to do with intellectual property, like, your own ideas, I think you have realized, Gemini, that your work has moved to that stage. Your ideas, your mind has moved to that stage where it's bringing out ideas one of a kind. Okay, so the doppelganger, they can offer people to copy and mimic you, but it's sort of impossible. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. We have the Lovers, Ten of Cups, this is really good energy, Three of Pentacles. So this is talking to me about work-life balance. Maybe you're deciding to work from home after having found the love of your life, sort of thing. Justice. With the Justice card here, I'm thinking that you are either a official person or going to have to deal with an official person, or have been dealing with an official person regarding a separation, a legal separation of some sort, which has happened in the family. Okay, family, and it's concerning family business. After the first indicator for you was the entrance of this energy of the lovers. It's like the high level, that divine soulmate energy or divine union energy that's come about. This can be just an energy. It was an indicator that you're supposed to move on to that stage in your spirituality, okay, or in your life in general. The unity consciousness, the union consciousness. Ace of Swords. You're being asked to speak very, very clearly at the moment with whatever this is. You're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to bring about truth and clarity. I do see that there is a stable foundation that is going to be achieved after this speaking. You might be the truth teller, or you might be asked to take up the role of the truth teller in this situation. Okay, I do see this as an overall theme when it comes to your family, especially your immediate family, okay, with the Ten of Cups here. Maybe this is something that you have to display for the other members of your family, or somebody in particular who is going through a separation. This could also be you. If this is you, if you are the one who is going through this official separation, then you are going to find that the ability to speak the truth is being handed to you. There is celestial guidance here. There is here we have Archangel Metatron on the Lover's card. He is basically, he writes the script. He writes the script for as directed by God. Okay, so you after the entrance of this energy of this divine soulmate, the spiritual, the energy of spiritual union, a spiritual marriage, it covered you, encapsulated you and your family and your home. You were also given the ability to speak the truth that comes from God, okay? So, and now is the time for you to speak that truth. And this might be just a confirmation that whatever you're doing is divinely orchestrated, and it's one of your spiritual tasks at hand right now. If this is not your situation, if it is somebody else in the family that's going through a separation, you might be feeling like, am I speaking out of turn? No, you're not. You're going to be guided, and the words are going to be given to you. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. we are moving on to Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Please do check your Vedic signs, because you might be thinking that you are a cross watcher, but this could actually be your primary reading, Leo, because your Vedic sign might be Leo. I do catch on to the Vedic sign as well, because all my life, the birth chart that I followed and I have got guidance on from astrologers, family astrologers here in India, has been about my Vedic astrology birth chart. Okay, so this is really funny, because in the Cancer reading, the first card that flipped over was Gemini. This card, the Lovers, and Leo. For you, the first card that's flipped over is the Cancer card, which is the Chariot. It's gaining momentum. Okay, this scenario in your life had started. It just burst forth. Let's see what burst forth. Your ability to manifest. A challenging situation. I know that sounds strange, but challenging situation, so that you can actually immerse yourself and heal something. There is something about hope. Hope has been a little challenging for you, so you're actually manifesting a situation where you can test the waters. We have 3 major arcanas for you, Leo. Okay, Chariot, the Star, the Magician. So this is a challenge of biblical proportions. You might be saying to yourself at this moment, what have I gotten myself into? And yes, it does seem like that. You might have taken on way too much. This is the underworld energy, the Strength card. Again, a major arcana. So this is a big turning point phase for you right now. You are going to need to access your higher self. This is very, very spiritual. This is a spiritual intervention. This is divine intervention. Whether you believe in it or not, you are being guided. You're by a star seed ascended master. Okay, this has got something to do with star seeds. The Planet X Nibiru portion that came out earlier. Okay, this has got something to do with that. They're speaking directly to you. They're manifesting. You're taking all of that knowledge and you're making it materialize in the physical world. Okay, so this could be enhanced telepathic communications, or you might be getting communication. You have been getting communication extraterrestrial communication. Okay, it is challenging you in some way. It is definitely challenging you in some way, but you're going to understand what does it mean to you. in your own personal life, in your own personal space. You are right now, you just want to know, why did you have to go through this challenge? Why do you have to actually listen to what they have to say? For the world, for everyone else, for the cosmos, or for spirituality, you understand all of that, but what does it mean to you personally? This is what you're looking for, and you are going to definitely get the answer that you are seeking, but only through experience, only through taking up a personal task. This involves, as I'm seeing it, it involves a lot of self-work, which is going to include a lot of people that you may or may not know. They are going to actually come forth and be a part of your personal life, and that is the kind of strength that you might require, okay, to be able to speak up in front, on a larger platform, being aware that you are speaking to a larger audience, and representatives of that larger audience are a part of your own personal space, your own life, okay? So maybe you are a little uncomfortable. It's pushed you beyond your limits, and it could be, it's only going to get more challenging, okay? It's good. The only reason is that your energy might have gone quite low vibrational. You might have picked up information of lost souls in your subconscious without being aware of the fact that it was just you looking into the collective subconscious of lost souls. Maybe your astral body, the star card here, it traveled into the collective subconscious realm of your astral body, traveled into the realm of the lost souls, and that kind of lowered your soul frequency, okay, to be able to relate to that. And whatever you're going through right now, whatever this really tough situation is that you're not wanting to deal with, you're not wanting to let other people into your personal space, or not wanting to contribute in the larger scheme of things, is happening so that you are extracted out of that lower vibrational realm of lost souls, back into your actual realm of high frequency, your real soul frequency, okay? So this is what I have for you, Leo. We had some sort of interference going on with that motorbike, and on the lower floor they're moving things around, and my floor is shaking. So that is sort of, that's a sign that things are moving. And the motorbike making that sound, loud sound, them trying to obviously warm up the engine. That is synchronicity with the Chariot card, okay? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so that is your energy. King of Pentacles for me is either Virgo or Capricorn, you know something about your material world benefits, material world resources intuitively. You're being intuitively guided to the best case scenario for you in your material world aspects. Okay, I'm talking about money and property. Again, with the Page of Wands here, you are getting drawn towards the right place. You do have some legal guidance, some official guidance, or you're going to have to look into that. Maybe forming a sort of a trust fund. This is or some trust fund dynamics. This is really, really good for you, and it's going to set you apart from the crowd, and it's going to set you free. So you're going to have to accept that you have to live your life in a very different way with a different set of people. Also, maybe you want to consider the healing that is necessary, the Three of Swords. You have let a third energy, you've been under the influence of something that is not suitable to you, or you have played the role of a third energy, interfering energy, even though you meant well, because the combination of the Fool card and the Page of Wands, it's telling me that there is a sort of purity and innocence to that, but so you did it unknowingly, or you now understand that it was foolish of you to take up being a third party. This doesn't mean that there was some cheating involved in a romantic situation, but it just means that you were not living your life. You were playing a part in somebody else's life, but now that is changing. So your entire life is changing. This is a new place. This is a new set of people. These are new things about something about you had no idea, but you sensed it coming towards you. You're finally moving into that, which means that you have to leave everything behind. It can be a little difficult, but you're being asked to heal the things that were keeping you in situations that were not only painful and heartbreaking, but they were essentially not yours. They belonged to somebody else. It could be somebody else's business. This could be somebody else's personal life. This could be somebody else's job that you were doing and did not know. So your energy was the interfering energy over there. Okay, so let's say you were if you were dating someone that was not your person, okay, that means you were taking up the place of the soul that belonged with that person. You did not know this. You were not privy to this information, okay? Let's say you were a part of a business venture with someone where you did not belong. Somebody else belonged there in your place. A job. You might have felt like these things were not suitable to you. If you were in a career or in a job which is completely unsuitable to you, and you continue doing that, okay, means you've taken up the spot that belongs to somebody else. This is a very different perspective, and I was not expecting it to come out like this, but understand that you energetically you were put in the right place. Even materially, maybe you traveled to some place and you sensed that this was your place and this is where you were going to begin. Okay, this could have been a long time ago, maybe in your youth. Maybe you're still a youth, but something which is younger than what you are right now. Okay, you're being led to that place officially. Maybe you'll get a call for a job. Maybe you'll get a call from a relative. Maybe you will get to be a part of an official investigation or a case, and that's going to change your life around completely. Okay, let's see what we have now for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Four of Pentacles, some structure of finance that was keeping you small, that was meant to keep you small. This is a repeating pattern. This is a karmic pattern. You are selling yourself short, Libra. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, but right now you have taken the high road. You're moving out of this. This is very slow, so you might be like, okay, have I really elevated out of that structure or that pattern of keeping myself strong so that other people feel good about themselves? Okay. 10 of Wands, you might have been scapegoated and you are leaving all of that, like, you know, you're leaving that baggage at the doorstep or at the foot of the people that it belongs to. Okay, so you're no longer carrying anybody else's secrets. You're no longer carrying anybody else's lies. You're no longer carrying anybody else's anything that limits you. Okay, because it's literally, you are moving slow and steady on your part, and you're soon going to be moving completely away from this. You might not understand, but there is you are energetically, or whatever that you're doing, not just energetically but monetarily, whatever you're doing is launching you out into the world. Okay, so you are going to be a part of a worldwide system when it comes to your career. So you're not going to be in one place. So right now you might be like, okay, well, what are you talking about? I'm stuck here in this place doing this thing. Okay, I'm obviously elevating in my own way. I know I stand apart from the crowd, but I'm stuck to this place. But when you reach this 10 of Wands phase, which is coming up in your immediate future, where you're going to dump all of the things that belong to other people that were keeping you in a structure, a limiting pattern, you're going to move out and expand into the world. Some decision is awaiting you energetically. That decision is awaiting. This is a pattern that you're releasing. This is a very big pattern that you're releasing. Okay, and you're going to be successful. You're going to be successfully moving forward into a more expanded world view, a more expanded view of your own career path, life path, spiritual path. You are leaving all, any and all things that attachment, not things, attachment, okay? Things that keep you attached to structures that are keeping you small, and you're going to be successful. If you're thinking that is this achievable, you know it is. You know it is. You know that you can walk the talk. You can walk this path. You can walk this successful. You can do this successfully. There's a victory parade here, that the energy of a victory parade that is brewing inside of you. Okay, that's your original fuel, and it's like a hot air balloon that's reached the height that it originally said that, okay, this is where I think I can reach, the highest point that I can reach, right? But that was still limiting yourself in the past. So before you got into the hot air balloon, you said that, okay, this is where I can reach, and this was very, very small. This is the height that I can reach, okay? This is my outreach in the world. My own city or small town, village, state, just another city next to where I am currently functioning, but that's about it. But right now, suddenly, you're realizing that there is more. There's going to be more. I can reach, after reaching that point with the limiting, the bottleneck, okay? After reaching that bottleneck, you realize that you actually moved out of the bottleneck zone and reached higher. And from here to go further up, there's only further upwards that you can go. You can't go down, okay? So you're going to have to dump all of the stuff that put you in the limiting factor, put the bottlenecks in your life in the first place. That's what I have for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Let's see what we have for you today. This is your Diwali special reading. And we're still in Scorpio season. So happy birthday to any Scorpio watching this. Five of Pentacles. There is a truthful conversation that you are needing to have with yourself about a chapter or a life that you have put behind yourself, a chapter that you have closed, okay? 10 of Pentacles. This involves definitely a investment, and also then there is a new beginning. You did have this honest conversation, which led you to from the Five of Pentacles, rejection, fear of rejection, as well as lack mentality, to abundance consciousness, which is 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is about your material world resources, which you can think about logically, but the phase that you're moving into, Scorpio, is the Ace of Cups. So that is a completely different category altogether. So far you've been dealing with material world aspects of your life. You've secured your financial situations, you've secured your material world situation, and the new beginning right now is about love, romantic love, life partnership. Now you're being asked to invest in that. There is definitely a new romantic cycle that's beginning for you, Scorpio, okay? And after having put an end to a previous phase, this could be a relationship. This could be a big relationship that you have put an end to. There is something that you're waiting for. Definitely waiting for the right time. Waiting for a sign to come towards you. Or maybe you're waiting for this person to come towards you, to approach you. But with the Fool card here, I feel that, you know, it's up to you. Instead of waiting, so you're waiting for a sign, which you might be mistaking as waiting for this person to come forward to you, but you're suddenly realizing that you are going to have to go and meet this person. You're going to get the sign where you are being propelled towards communicating with this person, Scorpio. I'm being asked to leave it here because it's very short, simple, and sweet. Okay. So, Scorpio, that was it for you. Let's move on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Sagittarius, we will be moving into Sagittarius season very soon. So let's see what we have. What do we have overall coming up for us in Sagittarius season? Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles, a new investment opportunity. An opportunity to invest in something new is materializing. Look at that. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out first, and then we have the Ace of Swords coming out next. Then we have the Star card. Something for the time frame from now up until Aquarius season, okay, 2024. This is going to be very very important and crucial. There is a lot of things that were holding you back that will be cleared out from your life. You are going to be the person who realize it, who shows people that how we get in our own way. There is something that is coming that already came from the outside, like, you know, it just materialized out of nowhere, like just came into your life out of nowhere. Recently, something just came out of nowhere. It's equal to you just winning the lottery, even winning the lottery, even without the actual lottery, okay? Even without you placing the lottery, like somebody placed a bet or a lottery in your name, and then you got a payout. You know, it's that sort of theme of things. The details can be different for all of you, but something that has happened that has brought about that energy of that of winning something, like a lucky draw, okay? And that opened up your ability to speak. Open up your ability to speak and cut something out, that something out of your system, okay? Out of your system. It's like finally you kind of had the ability to speak the truth, because you were like, my God, I I do have luck on my side, and now is the time for me to literally stop getting in my own way. The first step would be to speak up, to speak the truth. And you kind of did that. And you're going to see the benefit, the long-term benefit. Aquarius season, and that's the second half of the first month of every year. So if you're watching this at a later date, it could be the next Aquarius season, but if you're watching it right now, so it's going to be Aquarius season 2024, January, end of January 2024, okay? This is honestly all about getting out of your way. You've understood that the universe is supporting you no matter what you've done, what you haven't done, what other people have done, whatever's going on in the world. The universe will support you. The universe shows up in mysterious ways. If it's money that you manifested, it showed up. It happened. Once you let go, and honestly, it's always the thing that you let go is the thing that was getting in your way. So if you've been doing all of these manifestation rituals and things like that and not seeing results, the moment you let go of the manifestation rituals, they show that exact thing that you were manifesting shows up in your life. There is an entrance of a masculine energy also in your own energy field. So you might be recovering or healing or seeing a healed version of your own masculine energy. This is what I have for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Vedic. I will now be moving on to Capricorn, and as soon as I want to say Capricorn, I saw the Capricorn card, which is the Devil's card. Okay, see Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Vedic. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. We have the King of Wands. This is a lot of confidence that came about. The World card, you're closing up something, or this could speak about from now till the end of this year. Seven of Swords. Betrayal energy. Okay, the Hangman. You accessed a pocket of confidence that you were unable to for the longest period of time. This could be all throughout your adulthood. Maybe when you were younger, when you were a child, you were a prodigy child, and that confidence was kind of lost to you. And just in the recent past, you regained the access to it. This happened because you switched your perspective, your outlook on life and on the world. Okay, so you went from woe is me, why did things not work out for me, to oh my God, I can always make things work out for me in this world. The world helps me achieve what I want to achieve, okay, in life, to create a good life for myself. That is what your goal is. the actions that you have been taking could be questionable. That is what is coming up as a guided statement. Okay, so you might have been indulging in questionable activities when it comes to associating with the world that you are part of, or the part of the world that you are finding yourself in. Okay, so change your perspective on the actions that you can take. So 5 of Wands, somebody is influencing something has had a bad influence on you. A lot of opinions causing a lot of confusion. You're getting a different perspective right now on that situation, and you're closing out a big chapter. The 7 of Swords that's coming up in the future, when you look back on this chapter, you're going to understand what that betrayal was. What was that nature of that betrayal, and whether it did belong to you, or was it a part of your world, or was it a part of your life? Were you supposed to be a part of that world? So you're going to realize that you betrayed your own self. You were deceptive. It's that you were just reflecting the deception that resides in the world, that is the portion of the world that is unsuitable to you. So there are some aspects of life that are not suitable to us. There are some aspects of this world that are out of alignment with us. So in retrospect, at the end of this year, when you're going to go through this entire year, and the offerings of this year is going to be that perspective where you are going to see it as it is, and you're going to realize that it's caused a lot of chaos. Okay, it caused a lot of chaos for you personally, within you, and you're going to know exactly who is it that brought about this deception. Who's the thief? Who has been robbing you from living your life to your ultimate potential? When you actually see that potential, when you actually see that those set of people and that part of the world cannot offer you that. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Vedic, that was it for you. And now I'm moving on to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Vedic. 4 of Swords. You took some time out to think about something. There is too much information right now you're going to have to process. So you took a break in advance, and now you're processing this. Maybe you need help. You need help to figure this out, to brainstorm this. We cannot do everything on our own. There is a FOMO. You're functioning right now under the fear of missing out. You have to think that if you're functioning under the fear, and there is nothing, in spite of all of the thinking that you're doing, there is nothing that comes up immediately that you have missed out. That means there is nothing that you're missing out on, honestly. So then why do you have the fear? There is definitely a work opportunity that's coming up in the future, and you're afraid that you're going to miss that out. But if it is something that is meant for you, or you're going to have to do it, How is it that you think that you're going to miss out on that opportunity? Okay, so this is not about this is not about missing out on opportunity. This is just the energy of FOMO, fear of missing out, and you might be buckling under it. This is something that's coming up for you to resolve. Again, you're wanting to do this alone. You're thinking that you can deal with this alone, but I do believe that you need to talk to people who you can relate to, who are going through the situation or have had worked their way out of the fear of missing out phase in their life. Since there is a lot of swords energy, maybe the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords, this could be an online group that you can go to for advice and guidance, or there could be information coming through online. Okay, that might bring you close to this work opportunity that you have, that you've sensed, that is inevitably coming towards you. Okay, a new job that is going to take you to the place of financial independence, as well as bring you some personal space. That's what I'm getting, like, larger personal space. You're going to be able to afford a whole home to yourself, or something on that line, on those terms. And I'm getting this, there's not just one opportunity. Okay, there's not just one thing that's going to get you there. It could be a set of things, set of possible things. Okay, a set of possible things that are going to help you achieve independence that you've been looking for. There are going to be multiple opportunities, and it is your future. That is what is written in your future. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Let's move on to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Pisces, for you, we have the Four of Cups, who showed up for Aquarius as well. It's time for whatever didn't work out in the past to come forth very clearly with a big announcement sort of a thing. Hangman, in the future you're going to want to hold back. Okay, hold back. Queen of Swords, and it's about time. It's about time that you receive whatever you're supposed to be receiving, and you're going to have to ask first. You're going to have to ask for it. You're going to have to learn to speak that request or demand. And it's not a request, it's demand. You're going to have to demand whatever it is that you have been missing out on multiple occasions previously, because it was just not time and you knew it. And now you're going to have to demand it. And this could be you just speaking it out into the universe, but I do see for most of you, it's going to have to be in front of another person, okay? Another person who is in the position where they can make things happen for you in your life. And then after you have crossed over this stage, the step of speaking clearly about your demands, whatever you're demanding, once you've crossed over that phase, once you've done that, then it comes, you will have reached a point where you are going to have to sit down and think about what is it that you have asked for. The entire process of asking for something clearly and then receiving it, and once you've received it, then you are going then you're going to go through that whole process of how, when you ask for something, you do receive it, but did you want to have it in the first place, or did you want to have it just because you could not have it before? Okay, this could be a person, this could be a job, this could be a business opportunity, this could also be a property, this could be anything, and then anything, but it's of a massive proportion. It's looking to me like a life asset, okay? If you've demanded a life asset, and just because you did not have it before, or kept missing out on having it before, okay, without realizing that it always belonged to you, it always belonged to you. That is what is coming out to me. But then if you've gathered up the ability to demand it, okay, to demand it, and then realizing that it was just to teach you how to clearly speak about what are your requirements, okay, to the universe mainly. And then if you are unable to contact or communicate with the universe like this, you will be presented with a person or a set of people that you're going to have to speak up clearly for, in front of, okay? And then once you have done that, and you've mentally satisfied yourself that yes, okay, this life asset belongs to me, okay, then you are going to have to flip the perspective on that entire situation into thinking, processing whether this was really was this thing really so important to you? Was it a crucial life asset, or was it just something that you needed to have because you thought you kept on losing out on it? Interesting message, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Vedic. That ends the zodiac sign reading portion of this. I'm going to close the reading here because I have a massive headache and it just kept increasing slowly and steadily. So I think I've channeled quite a bit in a chunk, and very nice messages. All of the messages are beneficial to everyone in general. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next reading.